One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com. And what I got here for you today is a really nice little 1988 Chevrolet Corvette. It's a two-owner car. It got 70,000 and change on it, 75, 76,000. I'll show you when we get inside. I'm going to do a complete once around, kind of show you the car in its splendorous glory. It's got its little personality marks here and there, and I'll show you all that up close. This car is a steal. I'm coming up into some stuff right now that I'm just getting rid of some cars. I'm selling them cheap. I was going to do this, going to do that, going to paint this, going to put this on it. Man, I got too many cars right now, and I'm just selling. I ain't going to be doing nothing else to them but selling. So, oneownercarguy.com. You can check out my website. I got a lot of stuff on there. This Corvette is about the only Corvette I got, though. It's in beautiful shape. Now, I don't know what exactly they did to it as far as upgrades, but it's got some upgrades. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to drop down and show you underneath. That's all there is to it. Clear coat's all peeling on top. I'm going to show you that to where you don't think I'm like trying to hide that from you or something. And this ain't about hiding. This is about showing. I wish that's what she said. Beautiful underneath this car. Very clean. All the spoiler, a little kink in it right there, but for the most part, it's all functional in one piece. So that's great. I'll show you under the tranny and such. And then we'll show you the rest of the body and all that. Now the car's set a while. I'm sure you'll find a damp gasket or something here or there. Floor pans are nice. Okay, that's the underneath. Let's go back here too. Got them dual tip, dual exhausts. Looks great under here. There's your spare up in there. Okay, that's your underneath. Now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of, wow, you get to see it in the sun too. Maybe we'll go around it again. I'm gonna. It's my shadow now. It doesn't matter what I do here. It's never the perfect thing. It is shiny paint, but the top has got some clear coat fade going on. And you can see the reflections, man. Look at them clouds. It just reflects right back at you. But when you get up close on it, you notice some clear coat. Psychedelic stuff going on. And it's mainly on the top surfaces. You can see it where it fades out right there. And the sides look great, man. I could paint the top silver or something. You know, probably bring it right around here because it catches this too with the same thing. But it's just that top thing. Now, when you get back here, though, we got a different story. I want to show you the top. Let's stick with that. Just miscellaneous all over the top surfaces. Clear coat peel. Now, you got a car. It's not rusted. It's not this. It's straight. It's clean. Clear coat fade and peel. I would replace this piece of foam door liner insulation as I did it. Now, I don't know. I sure thought the lights were rounder in 88 and that it didn't have this type of a rear end on it. I thought it was upgraded a little. But, you know, it says 88 right on it. So, Big L and Nick or someone, maybe you know, maybe I'm just a dummy here, but it just doesn't seem. I mean, they're square. That's all there is to it. Maybe 88's when they changed them. And you know, it's really easy to look it up on Wikipedia when you're in front of your computer. I'm just out here going do. So, the back is a different color in here. I don't know what exactly they did with this. And there is overspray on that light. It's like they oversprayed the whole thing somehow. It seemed to me like they upgraded it. But now that I look at the year on it, it makes me wonder. A couple little bubbles in the foam or something right there. Had to grind them down. Kind of chipped off a skim coat or something there. So miscellaneous chips. See, that looks like a different rear bumper a little bit. It has to be. I don't know. I just don't know. Spider webbing on it just a bit. You have to take this down and sand it out and put some rubber bumper urethane bumper primer on it to keep that thing looking good. This would be a nice, easy one to fix up. Right in here is the worst of it. Little crack. So that has to be refixed right there. Just kind of kitty hair. That's what they do. And other than that, straight as can be. Just a little bit of clear coat starting right there. Top of that's just pretty much all clear coat gone. And that's that. Now, let's talk about Gotti wheels. Yeah, baby. These are sweet. Kumho Extras on the front. Extra Supras. And I'll tell you what, they got buku tread on them. Buku, what does that mean? Well, that means they got a lot of dang tread. And they don't look to be too old. They got little titties over the side and everything. The back, it's got Goodyear Eagle HPs. So we might have replaced them at a different time. In fact, they look a little more worn. And they have a dry rot crack right there, just a slight bit. And a little bit on the sides. I'd replace them, just straight up. You know, driving around town, maybe no big deal. I don't know, I'd replace them. Tires are cheap nowadays. But let's talk about these Gotti wheels. Nice wheels. I like them a lot. And they're pretty rare to find. I might do something different with them before I even list this. I gotta do some checking. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com, and my sun is up and shining like crazy, so it makes it a little hard for me to show the interior here on this. But that's the deal. That's your Corvette 88, 2-owner, and yeah. If I can wait a couple minutes here, I can probably just take a, you know what, we'll start it up and do that right now, and hope that the sun goes down, and then I can show the interior. How's that? See that different sun marks makes it really hard for me to show the interior. Now, the car starts right up. In fact, it's got 71.7. Sometimes that happens. What is that? I don't know, it's flashing. It feels like it's got a little bit of a throttle positioning sensor that's a little bit wacky on it. Because it don't like fully going like it should fully go. That make any sense? Yeah. It's just not all the way there. It's not wanting to accelerate past about 4,500 RPM, 4,000 RPM if you floor it. You can feather it to get it to do it. Brakes are good. Tires fair. Pull up to the feed store here. See? That'll cough a little bit. Like a throttle positioning sensor. Had that problem with a Chevy pickup lately. Right there, man, I got it floored and it's just kind of not doing it. It's a good runner, but that throttle positioning sensor or whatever is keeping it from revving all the way up. My buddy said it could be a cat. Well, I don't know. Seeing the flash is a little slower and the dash is off right now. I mean, that's all there is to say. The dash is off. One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com, and this will be my test drive video for the Corvette. And it's a very nice car, and it's got its obvious things that I showed you that it needs or might need. It's in great shape. Snap a few pictures as I do this. Gotti wheels. I like them Gotti wheels. And I probably have said that quite a few times in this video by the time it's said and done. I've been filming them separate to where I can keep track of what I'm showing better, and I can make sure and get the complete review for you. Now I know it's really hard to do this sometimes when I get like a dead battery, or on this one I had a battery that wasn't quite dead but made it definitely run different. And I haven't drove this car a whole honkin' bit, but I know it's a good runner, and I drove it and it kind of was sputtering. And when I got back and tried to start it, wouldn't start. Dead battery. Now it idles a little bit too high. Here to show it. And I think, with that in mind, it could have a throttle positioning sensor type problem. Here's 1,000 RPMs. Okay, let's do this. While I'm waiting for traffic, I'll show you that window and this window in case I didn't. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic on Sundays up here. And there's your win problem. So throttle positioning sensor seems very likely in the problem area of this one. AC blows cool, but not ice cold. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. We'll talk to you. 71,700.